Tonight is the night. It's the night of the big game, Georgia versus Alabama. And for dinner, I decided that I wanted to have some finger food, something that we can pick up and enjoy the game with and not have like a full-fledged meal. Tonight, I am going to share with you how I made these delicious baby back ribs. Actually, they are sticky baby back ribs. They're savory, they're sweet, and they are delicious. So I went to one of my favorite stores and I saw this beautiful package of baby back ribs. And as you see, the price was amazing. So I got 2 packs of baby back ribs and I'm just going to take them out the pack and begin to prepare them. Now I'm using this strainer here because I wash all of my meat and I'm just going to take it out the pack and place it into this strainer and wash the meat thoroughly. So now I've washed my ribs and as you see they are very meaty. If there are any membrane or anything on the back, I took all of that off already. And so this is some brown sugar, and I have in this mixture some ground garlic, ground ginger, some red pepper flakes, some salt, and some pepper. And I also have a package of Lipton onion soup mix. Now I'm going to put all of this into a baggie and I'm going to use half of the package of the Lipton onion soup mix. And I like that because it has a lot of different seasonings in there. And with the brown sugar is where we're going to get a lot of our caramelization from. And so now that I've mixed it all together, I'm going to sprinkle it all over my baby back ribs. Now I'm not going to use all of this mixture here. This is sort of like a dry rub, and I'm just going to massage it into my meat, and I still have some mixture over to the side. Now this is my dish here. I just took it out the oven. I had my oven warmer at 400 degrees, and this is butter. I'm going to melt the butter along the sides as well as on the bottom of this pan. And this is to give it some flavor as well as to prevent it from sticking. Now this is 100% salted butter. Now my pan is hot, so I'm just going to lay the meat side down. And so it will start sizzling and begin the browning process of these ribs. Now I think my package probably had about 12 to 14 riblets total. So this pan here was the perfect size, and you could also, if you would like, I would try using this in a crock pot, and I would maybe do it over 4 to 6 hours, and I think the results will be amazing. Okay, so now we have the remaining dry rub, and we're just going to sprinkle that over the top of these riblets, and we will place it into the oven. Now, if you decided to do this in a crock pot, what I would do is I would probably sear the riblets first and then place them into the crock pot. Now, I have my oven here at 400 degrees. I'm going to cook it for 120 minutes, and then for another hour and 20 minutes at 250 degrees. So in another saucepan, I have some garlic and some butter, and I'm going to make my barbecue sauce. And you can use any type of barbecue sauce you want, but I always put some type of citrus in my barbecue sauce. And so I am using a tangerine as well as an orange. My mom has always used citrus, so I've grown up using citrus in my barbecue sauce. And this is what it's looking like. And so I'm going to add some honey. Now, I think this is probably maybe a third of a cup of honey. I did not have a lot. And then your favorite barbecue sauce. And we're going to cook this down until it simmers and it thickens. And then when it thickens, I'm going to add less than a half a cup of a good wine. Whatever type of wine you like, put it in there. Now that's going to simmer, and as it cooks down, about time it cooks down on low, this is what your riblets look like. And I've cooked it for a total of 2 hours and 40 minutes. And this is my sauce. I'm just going to dip it into my sauce and plate it back into the oven for 10 minutes. Now over to the side, just to give it a little bit of garnish, I have some green scallions or some Mexican onions. I chop the top of it up very finely and sprinkle it over the top. Isn't that beautiful? Guys, this was so good. And I paired this with some roasted broccoli and a baked potato. It was absolutely amazing. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I gave you some ideas on another way that you can make your baby back ribs, or you can even try it with your beef ribs as you like. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to Juani's house, I would love for you to subscribe. And as always, guys, the next time that you're in town, you can always stop by Juani's house. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.